No records in the history books, not mentioned in any newspaper. This bonus episode takes place in the outskirts of a spa town somewhere in Germany. The farmyard of the building we were visiting this time has become overgrown. It was the house of a gardener who used to live and work here. In this arboretum he was growing trees and bushes. But without any nursing, the garden started to run wild and became an impenetrable thicket. But how did it come to this? Why did the gardener abandon his home? The answer to that is waiting inside. Before we enter the home, we will take a brief look at the barn, right next to the main building. Many remains from bygone times are still there, including photos or private diaries and dunning letters as well. Apparently, the owner of the tree farm had large debts. Is this the reason why the site was abandoned in the first place? It might be. But let's search for more clues and set up a theory we will present to you in the end of our video. Now we're taking a look inside the main building. As you can see, the house was pretty trashed by the time we explored it, and all the valuable stuff was already stolen. Is this the place where we will find the answer to the question why this site was abandoned? Let's keep looking on the upper floors. The living room, of course, tastefully furnished. Here we also found the last residents of the house. All those home decorations are remnants of better times, including, for example, dentures. Gross. But we slowly understand the story of this place. Those furnishings, the remains, an old person used to live here. Even though everything was rifled through and a lot of things were destroyed, at least the dishes of the former owner were left untouched. Houses where people used to live in the past always leave a lasting impression on us when we are exploring them. Old residential buildings offer in-deep looks in the most private of a person. All those small details you can find are telling us what kind of a person he or she was. So inevitably the question sometimes arises of whether this is still a documentary of a forgotten place, or is it already acted out voyeurism? For us, it just feels like time traveling, and we like to discover the stories behind those forgotten walls. But what do you think? reached the attic, we found this. Apparently, this was arranged like this by other photographers. By the way, if you find a chalkboard in an abandoned place, it usually looks like this. Some urbexers love to perpetuate themselves, and we had to clean one side at first. So to say, we were staging here as well. In the remaining parts of the house, we didn't find any more clues. But on the way down, we passed by the kitchen again, which we are showing to you now. Okay, so in the fridge there's nothing that helps us with our search. And there's nothing in the frozen food compartment as well. But when we were taking a look around, we discovered the crucial clue. No, I'm not talking about this weird reading or the classy wall design. Here it is. A note in the cabinet. It says that the last resident, an older man, was an invalid. From time to time, the next door neighbor checked if everything was okay, and there was a nursing service that stopped by regularly as well. Since this was a market garden, there was also a greenhouse, which was our last stop on this exploration. Without the nursing, all the plants here went to wreck. After viewing the whole site, it's now time to tell you guys our theory. It's hard to find any information about this place online, so we had to orient ourselves by those clues we found. We know that the gardener was old. Apparently he lived alone, so his wife probably died some years ago. He became a nursing case, and therefore he wasn't able to carry on his profession. That's why he couldn't bear the running expenses and his garden became overgrown. So after that he was brought to the retirement home and he had to abandon his property. Or the other possibility, he passed away. And now his old home is being trespassed by plenty of people, and not everyone has good intentions like we do. The home is getting destroyed and the furniture is getting stolen. And that is the sad story of the gardener's home. Next time on Broken Window Theory. After 200 years of production, this porcelain factory went bankrupt. And everything was left behind. We guarantee you haven't seen something like that before. What do you think is the real story of this place? Do you have a theory that's more reasonable than ours? Let us know in the comment section and make sure to tune in again next week when we upload one of our regular Urbex episodes. See you soon, guys.